I love baseball cards. Got 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em, need 'em, need 'em, got 'em, got 'em, need 'em.
Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports Pickup Videos. So, I decided to travel out of state and I stopped at a card shop while I was out of state traveling. And I wound up spending around $100 at the stop at this card shop. And I bought some pretty good autographs. I felt there were some pretty decent deals there. And I also wound up buying some graded cards as well of some Hall of Famers. So let's jump right into these and we'll talk about what I picked up. Alright, so these first couple autographs I bought simply for the one touch. And this is a little advice I give to people, that if you happen to go somewhere and you see like an autograph for like $4 or anywhere less than that and it comes in a one touch, well, these cost $2 to $3 just in itself. So I was like, heck, I'm just gonna buy this just because I want the one touch. So I literally bought this autograph of Joey Richard. It was $4, and the case is worth more than the autograph in my opinion. And the same thing with this Jorge Polanco, also in a one touch. Jorge Polanco, not necessarily a big time major leaguer. I felt the one touch, put some cards in there that I want to put in there, and take those out and just put them in regular penny sleeves in a top loader. So those were the first two cards that I bought. Again, nothing special there. So let's talk about the basketball Hall of Famers. Actually, all these are Hall of Famers. I got 3 basketball Hall of Famers and 1 baseball Hall of Famer. But anyways, this was just $5. And it's a certified autograph of Bob Dandridge. Bob Dandridge does not sign through the mail. And if he does sign through the mail, it's for a fee. And the fee is more than $5. So if you see somebody of this caliber that is not a good through the mail signer, this is definitely well worth the $5 that I picked it up for. I also want to mention that even though these are the prices on the cards, there was a few bucks knocked off at the end to make the deal. So, even though this card, for example, said $5, I might have actually only paid $4 for it. This next one, this is a Hall of Famer, and I really love these Pro Set autographs. Pro Set autographs really bring me back to the days of collecting the first year of Pro Set football. Absolutely love them. This is Calvin Murphy, the Houston Rockets great, the point guard for the Rockets for many, many years. Like I said, in a Hall of Fame, just $10. And I thought for $10, sold, no problem. Now this next one is a ABA/NBA great, and this is a autograph from former Indiana Pacers / Philadelphia 76er George McGinnis. George McGinnis is a Hall of Famer. George recently passed away in the last couple of years, so finding this card, what I pay for that, for just $12. So this card of George McGinnis is numbered to 75. George passed away while he was still alive. George was a little bit difficult to get an autograph from, so was very happy to find this for just $12. And the final autograph that I picked up on this trip was a Hall of Famer, a Los Angeles Dodger, California Angel, etc. Longtime broadcaster for the Atlanta Braves. And who am I talking about? Don Sutton. So this is a beautiful on-card Don Sutton autograph. Don passed away recently, as well in the last couple of years. So I thought this was a beautiful autograph for $15. Don was a pretty good signer through the mail for around $10 to $20. I don't remember what. But this is basically one of the most beautiful Don Suttons I've seen in a long time, because one of the things that Don was notorious for doing is he would always sign over like his face and stuff when you'd send it to him through the mail. So very happy to get it on this nice signature card with the white background. So those are the autographs I picked up, and now we'll talk about the bigger purchase. So they had a lot of discount graded cards. You know, this is one of those brick and mortar card shops that I believe has an online presence, but they've adapted to what collectability is nowadays, and collectability, as many of you know, evolves all the time. Graded cards, you know, serial numbered, you know, packs, you know, everything. This place had it, and I decided to go through their bargain bin, so to speak, of graded cards. Now, as many of you know, if you guys submit the PSA, Beckett, SGC, or whatever, grading fees just kill people. Okay, so I look at a couple things when I go to buy graded cards. One, is it somebody that I want? You know, I'm not just buying it to try to flip it. I'm buying it because it's my favorite player, one of my favorite players, and it means something to me in my collection if I have it. Two, could I buy that card raw for a fraction of the price and try to submit it? Well, with the fees nowadays, I feel that you're better off just going and finding somebody else paying for the grading fee and buying the card that you want. And that's kind of where I landed on this Tony Parker rookie card. This Tony Parker Chrome 2001 Topps Chrome rookie card. I'm a huge San Antonio Spurs fan. I do not have this rookie card of Tony Parker. You know, I never picked it up, never had a chance to pick it up, but this was a PSA 9 Tony Parker Topps Chrome rookie, and it's not a refractor or anything like that, but it is the Chrome version, not the regular base version, and it was only $20. So $20 for a Hall of Famer's Topps Chrome rookie card. And I thought, that's more than fair for a, you know, Hall of Famer's rookie card of somebody that I really want to collect in my collection because I'm a big Spurs fan. Now this next person, I have always been a big fan of, and I have these cards all raw. I have the sets, I have the the versions of these cards. I have all three versions. Like I said, I have all three of these cards, and I am talking about Mad Dog himself, Greg Maddux, on two Mint 9 graded rookies, and one is the Topps traded rookie. The other one is his Fleer glossy edition, so this is the glossy version, not the regular version of his Fleer update, and this is his regular Topps traded rated rookie. Well, as you can see, it's an 8.5 on the rated rookie, and this set with the black border, I would imagine, is a very difficult set to get a Mint 9 Gem Mint 10. And, you know, I pulled both of the Maddux, you know, regular cards out like that, and this card here, let's see what I had on that. This Maddux rookie right here was only $10. So this Maddux right here was only $10 and an 8.5. Now, if this didn't have a case around it, I might buy the card for $10 raw. You know, just you know, on a whim if I didn't already have it. So I approached the owner of the shop, and I said, I'm not really super interested in the 8.5, but I would like, you know, both of these, and you have 25 a piece on it. Okay, if I were to buy all three, would you take 50 for all three of them? So essentially, I said, can I have the Donruss rated rookie one for free if I bought all three? And the owner said, yeah, you know, let me think about it. And he came back and said, sure, I'll take 50 for all three. So I wound up getting all three of the Greg Maddux rookie cards. And again, this one's an 8.5, but two of them are 9s for $50 for all three of them. Now, I'm just stepping out and saying, I don't send cards in to get graded. That's not my thing. I'm not saying I won't collect a graded card, because these are two or three, I should say, of the iconic rookie cards of, you know, one of the best pitchers of the 1990s. So that's why I wanted these cards, because I've always been a big fan of Greg Maddux. I actually met Greg Maddux once and got his autograph in person. You know, he was very cordial and signed one for me. But always been a fan of Maddux. I thought $50 for his rookie cards was a great find. I'd love to maybe find the Topps Tiffany version of that sometime in a 9. But if somebody wants to sell me one for 25 bucks, I'd be all over that. But $50 for Greg Maddux's rookie cards, a steal. I felt Tony Parker for 20 was a great deal. And like I said, all of these Hall of Fame autographs were a great deal as well. I look forward to your comments below. And as always, leave me your feedback and happy collecting.